My dad used to work for, remember TWA, the airline? He used to work for that. So he used to come over here all the time because of that. And he always told me I should come over here for higher education. And that's what I did. I went to Michigan State. The very first semester that I was there, I got myself a part-time job just so that I could pay some of the tuition bills and so on. And the job was cleaning the dormitories, a janitor job essentially. Got an MBA. As part of that was how to use computers as a minor that I had in computer science. So a business degree and a computer science was a very, very attractive combination at that time. And because the computers, as you were pointing out, they were coming up and they wanted people to be able to do technical work, also at the same time manage that work. So I had both of those. Then I came to Peoria to work for the big company here. It was the old big IBM mainframe computer days. And we didn't even use the term software a lot in those days. We used to call it computer programming. So I got that job to come up with the strategies for this corporation. We recommended was, we got to do these kinds of software, but we got to outsource it, which is kind of unheard of in those days. All the companies were doing all their jobs only internally, and here we are coming and saying that we don't have the skills to do this, you need to outsource it. And the board of directors said, yeah, okay, do it. So we were spending about, this in the mid-'80s, we're spending about $3 to $5 million a year, and the money, I was spending the money for the big company, and I had to give it to companies that were not in Peoria because I couldn't find anybody in Peoria that could do the job. And I used to agonize about that because in the mid-'80s, Peoria had a fairly high unemployment, and we needed the jobs here. And I thought to myself, here we are spending all these jobs out there, so I tried to find somebody to do that and couldn't, so I decided I was going to do that. I'll create a company that has quality as its goal, and will create jobs on that basis. The name is Advanced Information Services, AIS. And what we do is we do what we call software application development. So as you can imagine, somebody wants to automate something and they just don't know how to do it or what should be done. So we start working with them from the beginning and take them all the way through and then create this software product and deliver it to them. That's essentially what we do. And we thought that we're going to be advanced, so we put that in our name. Because this is a national crisis now, because of software having defects in it. Our enemies are exploiting that to launch cyber attacks against our critical infrastructures and networks and so on. So there's a big demand to have people that can do this work right, like we've done in our company for the last 10 years or so. So now we're trying to see, can we create what we're calling as an economic development initiative in Central Illinois, a first in the nation regional center of excellence for secure software. I've had a lot of people that are starting their businesses and tell me about how scary it is for them. And I tell them, look, I've been in business 20, 25 years, it's still scary, okay? Because there's no guarantee of anything in success in business. As a business person, if you can stay in business and create professional middle-class jobs, that's the best thing that we can do for the community. The old notions of employment security and things like that are no longer there. So the only thing that young people should aspire to, I think, is to have what I call employability security. In other words, acquire the skills that can keep you employed. You ought to spend periodically refurbishing your skills, going back to school, and all of those kinds of things, which will make you employable, make you valuable, and what you're doing is useful to society, and you in turn become a useful citizen of the community where you are.